this emergency broadcast receiver just reset itself. So you can use it again. You can use the same one over and over and over. It is insane. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and today I'm going to show you how to get unlimited derelict scanners. But before we jump into this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to all of you guys. Holy cow, we are at 70,000 subscribers, over 70,000 subscribers at this point, almost 71,000, and it is all thanks to you. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting so close. So if you want to do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button for me, especially if you like No Man's Sky. I make a ton of No Man's Sky videos. You should be subscribed, and hit the like button too, all right? So let's just jump back into the video, but thank you so much for all of your love and support on the channel. Now, if you don't know what a derelict scanner is, well, actually, you know what? Emergency broadcast receiver. Excuse me, that's what they're called. But you can use them to find derelict freighters, and you can get a whole bunch of cool stuff from derelict freighters, including upgrades for your freighter. So having unlimited amounts of them would be awesome, right? Well, if you want to head over to the space anomaly, we're going to actually go talk to Helios, because Helios will give you one free one per week. Now, there's been some weird, like, glitchiness to where he might give you more than one, but we're just going to base this off the fact that he only gives you one. You can also buy them from the scrap dealer on the space station, but they cost 5 million bucks, so it's easier just to get a free one from Helios. So let's talk to him. He's going to tell you how old he is and he can't go out there anymore. But then he'll give you an option, if it's available. Once a week, he'll say, hey, you can ask him about derelict freighters. He said he's acquired an emergency broadcast receiver, but he can't use it, so he'll give it to you. So now we have one right there. So heck yeah. So now let's jump into our starship. I'm going to show you how to use that emergency broadcast receiver. So once you're out in space, what you can do is you can activate the emergency broadcast receiver. So go into your inventory, and if you hold down X, it'll say tune into signal, or it'd be square on PlayStation 4. And so now it's looking for it. Then, actually, before you take off and do anything else, let's take this emergency broadcast receiver. It says active. We're going to put it in our personal refiner. So it's in there. You can't really do anything, but it's in your personal refiner, still activated. And in order to find a derelict freighter, you have to pulse drive. So hit R1 and L1, or left and right bumper, at the same time. This is a pulse drive. When you go really, really fast, you see the stars stretching across the screen. And there's a emergency broadcast detected. Here's your freighter. Now, the biggest thing to this trick is, do not remove your emergency broadcast receiver from your personal refiner. Leave it there. Don't touch it. Don't do anything with it. Now we're going to go through and we're going to complete this freighter right now. And then we'll come out and I'll show you what's going on the other side. Unseal the door. Seal irreversibly compromised. So we technically used our signal receiver, but it's actually not been used yet. There it goes. So now all we have to do is go through this freighter, complete it, and we will be good to go. Oh, let's take out this guy. All right, so we found the green terminal. This is where the crew manifest is going to be. So you're going to need to pick this up. It kind of just tells you what happened to the crew, what they were doing, who died, who lived, things like that. It's a little bit cool for the lore and stuff, but we're just here to get the crew manifest. Then once you leave, it gives you the item right there. Boom. That's what we need. And we're going to activate this teleporter right here. We're not going to use it because this will send us back to the airlock when we first came in. We don't need to use that yet. Well, let's keep moving. Up, and this is the red terminal. This is where you're going to be getting the mainframe right here. Now, in order to get into the mainframe, you're going to need security clearance. And so one of the random little iPads that are sitting around, it will have security credentials in it. You don't know which one it's going to be, so you're going to have to check all of them if you don't have it by now. But you can pick whichever one you want for the captain. You can say he's deceased, unknown, incapacitated. Let's say incapacitated. So then you have to use your credentials to say, hey, the chief is gone, or the captain's gone, the chief takes over. We can read the captain's log to see what's going on with him. So it'll give you some backstory. I don't want to ruin too much of it, so I'm just going to let it go. But now we have the captain's log. So that is 2 out of the 3. Now the last thing we can get is the engineering unit. We're going to activate this terminal. That way we can go back faster. But we just need, there's one last thing we can get. We can get an upgrade. So let's go hit that. And then here we go. This is the last piece we get. This is where the, in my opinion, the really important part is. So we can activate this teleporter. But we can actually interact with this engineering control. And when you finally get to this is one of the last rooms you get to. Generally, anyway. You can fabricate technology upgrade. That's going to be for your freighter. You can fabricate a freighter bulkhead, which allows you to increase your inventory for your freighter. Or you can just get nanites if you don't want either one of those. I'm going to do the technology upgrade. Let's see what I get. So I get a B-class salvage fleet mining unit. Okay. Not the best, but I mean, it's still an upgrade. So there we go. We have that. We're good to go. So now it's time to get out of here. Now we're back at the airlock. See that? That's why you turn on those teleporters, so you don't have to worry about that. Now let's jump back into our starship. So in order to actually activate this thing, we have to actually go back to the space station and turn in the captain's log and the crew's manifest. So let's go do that. All right, so once you get out of your starship, you can actually go back into your inventory. This is when you can transfer it out. So let's go to our personal refiner. We have our emergency broadcast receiver. It's activated, right? Let's put it in our exosuit. So it's still here and it's still active, right? So it still thinks that we're on the freighter, but that's okay. Now, what you can do is you can turn in the crew manifest and the captain's log. You can turn it into either the, what is this guy over here called? I forget. The envoy, or you can go over to the scrap dealer. Either way, it'll reset it. But if you go to the scrap dealer, you make money. If you come over to the envoy, you actually gain your rank, your reputation. So I'm going to do that real fast. Donate the crew manifest. And then we'll talk to him again, and we'll donate the captain's log. So now we've dumped both of those, and we've increased our standing by 5 with the Viking, so that's good. But the better thing is, let's go back in here. This emergency broadcast receiver just reset itself. So you can use it again. You can use the same one over and over and over. It is insane. This is the best glitch ever, but it is a glitch, so keep that in mind. It's probably going to be fixed, but as of right now, you only have to buy one. You don't even have to buy it. If you get it from Helios for free, you can use the same one over and over again. So just to prove that it still works, I'm going to actually do it again. So what you do, as always, activate it. It's activated. Now, before you pulse, that's the big thing. Before you pulse, pick it up and put it in your personal refiner. Now that it's in there, it's safe. It's kind of locked in. But because you still have an active broadcast receiver, it is still going to look for a signal. And there you go. It works over and over again. Look at that. And as long as you don't touch it, because if you pull it out of your refiner, it tries to use it. And so you want to protect it by keeping it in your refiner, because it won't let you use anything in your refiner. So heck yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading videos all the time, and I'll see you guys next time.